What's up YouTube, it's your boy Rashawn Bone White, RB Dell's back at it again with another video. Now I know I'm doing another video, 2 videos in a week, but I'm getting back into the groove of things, and I'm just really focused on, one of the things I'm really focused on is getting as much content as I can out to you guys. So that's why I decided that I wanted to do another video this week. The topic that I'm doing this video on is something big that happened this week, and that is all this Antonio Brown stuff. Antonio Brown being released from the New England Patriots. Now, I know a lot of people, I've talked about this with a lot of people, and a lot of people are very surprised about this. I believe he only played 1 game with them, and he, as of yesterday, he's been released from the New England Patriots. Now, the reason for this release was that he has been accused again of rape and sexual assault. There are 2 people who have accused him of sexual assault and rape. One woman is a woman who worked in Antonio Brown's home. She was, painting a mural for him, and she said that there was one instance where she turned around and Antonio was behind her and he was only wearing a towel. And then she also said that she received some, weird text messages after Antonio Brown had made an advance on her and she refused. And another woman that made sexual allegations towards Antonio Brown was a woman who had worked with the team as well. And she had worked with him in the NFL, and she was a trainer of his, and she also accused him of sexual misconduct. There's Antonio Brown being released from the Patriots, and there's also Antonio Brown being cut from Nike, which I also think is a very interesting thing to bring up. So Nike put out this statement essentially saying that Antonio Brown is not a Nike athlete. And I have a lot of questions, this brings up a lot of questions, but one question as I have is what do you guys think about that statement made by Nike? Nike has been big on having some controversial athletes, being signed to their brand. And I posted a picture on my story that showed the statement that Nike made about Antonio Brown being released from their brand. And I read the comments under it, and a lot of people were saying, "Oh, but what about Colin Kaepernick?" That's what a lot of people were saying in the comments section. And I also want to see what you guys think about that as well. I think that comparing Antonio Brown to Colin Kaepernick isn't a really fair comparison. I think that not only are Antonio Brown and Colin Kaepernick 2 different people, but they're 2 different people in a number of ways. What makes Antonio Brown controversial is very different from what makes Colin Kaepernick controversial. And a lot of people wouldn't even call what Colin Kaepernick is doing controversial. They would more so, me included, I would more so call it him doing the right thing. I feel like he's doing something that's right. So I wouldn't really call it controversial, but I feel like a lot of people would call it controversial. So, if that makes sense. But essentially what I'm saying is that the reason that Colin Kaepernick is in all the news and everything is very different from the reason Antonio Brown is in the news. I kind of stand behind Nike saying that Antonio Brown isn't a Nike athlete, especially at this time, especially with all these allegations that are being made towards him. And also another thing a lot of people were saying about what's happened until innocent proven guilty. That's true. I also believe in innocent until proven guilty. And I feel like, who knows, Nike may change their mind after this all blows over, if it does turn out that he is innocent. And who knows, he may even be signed to another team as well when all this blows over, because his agent is also saying that he's still healthy and he's still wanting to play the game that he loves. So I feel like that could also happen. That is a very big possibility that he may be signed to another team after, you know, this all blows over and it does turns out that these allegations are false. I just wanted to talk about that and touch upon that and see what you guys are thinking or what are your thoughts on that. And I gave you my opinion on it. Antonio Brown being released from the Patriots, it's big. It's a big thing, and the sexual allegations made towards him are big as well. And also, do you guys think there's a race aspect to it, or do you think it could have been anybody other than Antonio Brown? It just seems like he's not winning at the moment. First, he got what he wanted. The way he went about getting what he wanted maybe wasn't the best, but he got what he wanted. He wanted to go to the Patriots. He wanted to leave the Steelers, and that's what happened. And then he finally gets there, and then this is what happens. He has these sexual allegations made towards him, and now he's been released from the Patriots. He's being released from Nike. So things aren't looking too good for him at the moment. But some new things may develop. Like I said, things may change. And, you know, things may look up for him soon. We don't know yet. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. I put out a lot of content every week. I do at least a video a week. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're into social justice and news and things like that, news about the world, definitely subscribe to the channel. And that will be very helpful and will help the channel go a long way as well. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys are thinking about this whole thing. And make sure to give a like to this video as well. That can help a lot. And, you know, follow me on Instagram as well. That's at _RBDubs_. It's the same as my YouTube, just with the underscores attached to it. And I will see you guys in the next video. This is your boy Rashawn Baldwin White, RB Dubs. I'm out of here. Peace.